do piano lessons. I remember having really classical, theoretical piano lessons.
Yeah.
I remember my piano teacher used to be really strict about my nails.
Right.
My nails were always too long, and once she got angry with me and brought the clippers and snipped my nails into the bin on the piano stool.
Gosh.
It was traumatic. I'd grown, so much care had gone into those nails.
And you just chopped them off and didn't care.
Is that terrible?
How old would you have been then?
Probably about 8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
What a traumatic childhood experience.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
No, she was wonderful. She really, really, really taught me well. I think without that I wouldn't have learned half as well as I have done. I mean, even now I still noticed I still sometimes collapse into flat fingers on pianos. So really got to make sure that you've got to keep that hand structure, haven't you?
Right.
So.
Is there any way of exercising?
Oh, well, I got taught one by, I can't remember who it was, by an old musical teacher in Hereford Sixth Form, where you keep your second and your fourth finger on the table, and then you change to your third and your fifth finger. Right. And then you kind of crawl along the table like a spider. And it sounds really easy, but it actually really isn't.
Let's all try that right now, ladies and gentlemen, down on the walls. There we go. It is difficult. I'm having real problems here. Don't film it, for goodness sake. Filming it.
We can have a race. They need a race down the table.
Come on,
so
ready, steady, go. I think you won that one quite easily. So how would you describe yourself as a singer then?
I wouldn't have done
a
couple of months ago.
Yeah.
But since the album's come out, I think I possibly have. Being in London and performing on my own, I think has really transformed me more into a singer rather than just someone that plays music.
Were you in a group then before?
I was. I had a band at Sixth Form, which consisted of Jordan Robinson and Matt Campbell. And then when I kind of already met the Malvern lads. But all the Malvern musicians are so good, and I was a little bit intimidated to ask them to be a member of my band. And eventually, Joe Fletcher kind of said to me, "Oh, hang on, why aren't we your band?" And I said, "I didn't think you'd want to be." I was like, "No, we will be." So then I had Joe Fletcher and Hal Pothecary and Alex Allbrown.
Right.
Yes, that was brilliant.
They still play?
Yeah, still playing. Well, Alec, they all played on the album. And Chris Hewitt helped with that. He did quite a lot. He did the drums in there as well, actually, instead of Joe. And they all came down for the album launch and played there. Alex and Joe came down, which was brilliant. I think I've been confirmed for Witchwood Festival, which is brilliant.
Oh, fantastic!
Well. So they're going to come and join me with that.
Brilliant.
Really
When's that going on?
9th of June.
Cool. It's Cheltenham, is it?
Cheltenham, yeah. Really good festival. I've been before, and I keep saying to everyone, it's Witchwood, and people don't seem to know what it is. Like a Witchwood Festival. James are playing.
Yeah, Rolling Crows are playing.
Roving Crows are
playing.
Week. Yeah, brilliant. No one knows who James are.
No one knows who James
Since when
are?
no one knows who James are?
Sit
and
down.
then I sing Sit Down, and people look at me as if I'm crazy.
You can't do that one that day, can you? That would really annoy them. Just do Sit Down and all the James songs before they go on.
Probably a good idea. Not a very good idea. No, not a good idea. Stop putting bad ideas into my head.
Do you remember your first ever gig?
No.
And it was embarrassing, wasn't it?
I'm trying to think. Probably a school assembly.
Yeah?
I remember doing lots of school assemblies.
Which school was this then?
John Masefield.
Yeah, where's
in
that? Ledbury, right.
Because I'm Colwall, I'm kind of in the middle of Oldham and Ledbury.
Yeah.
So I went the other side of the hill.
Right, Good times there?
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Okay. First ever gig was there, right? Well, what's the best gig you've done then? So far?
Album launch? Does album launch count as a gig, or is that kind of just my album launch? Second best gig, if the album launch doesn't count as a gig, the first best gig would be Shepherd's Bush Empire.
Right.
Was it Shepherd's Bush Empire?
Bush Hall.
The Bush Hall, that's the one. That's what I meant. Gosh, I don't even know what my own voice is saying. Yeah, Bush Hall. That was a brilliant gig with a charity called Music Earthrise, who help they're trying to build a music centre and a community centre in Zambia to help all of these orphan kids and HIV-affected kids. With the notion that music brings everybody together and can really unite communities and they can all help one another out. And that was a brilliant gig. I supported a band called Planes, which features the drummer from Placebo. And also a brilliant flautist who beatboxes to his flute called Nathan Flutebox Lee. Check him out on YouTube, he's brilliant. And then Leonie Casanova, who's done lots of work with big films and things, and she was brilliant. The lineup was just phenomenal. To be on a stage with so many brilliant people was just an absolute honour.
Yeah, cool. That sounds a good gig to me. Of course, your third one was here at Choice.
Yes.
You have to say that or I'll ask for my headphones back. Right, we're ready for another one.
Okay. Well, next one.
Which one then?
Elephants and Tigers.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah?
One of my favourites.
Wow.